Well, I think everyone should have the chance to live one of these experience at least once in their lives. I've learned a lot. I've made new friends. It was hard at the beginning, but now I have friends that I will remember.
So, welcome to Ratcliffe Rambles. This is our podcast. My name is Mr. Michael, Paul Michael, and I'm here with some Peruvian immersion students. I wonder if they'd be pleased enough to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Ariana. Mhm.
I'm Alessio here.
Hi, I'm Ale.
Hi, I'm Valeska.
And it's been a real joy to have these guys here over the last 3 weeks. This is our last week. Es muy tristo. Sí, triste. It's terrible. You've been such a joy to have. So you've come over from Peru, yeah? Would one of you care to tell us a little bit about your hometown? Because you're all from the same town, yeah? One of you tell us what it's about.
Yeah, so we come from Trujillo, more specifically at Gulf, Victor Largo.
Valeska, we've been on a number of trips. So I can't remember the first trip. What was it? National Space Centre and then walking around Leicester. That was a very lazy day. We had pizza. It was a nice one. We went to London. We've been to Stratford-upon-Avon and tomorrow going to Cambridge. Have you enjoyed the trips?
Yes, I like almost all the trips. I think that the first one was like a good introduction to our trips because it's like you feel like a good feeling. You have a good feeling.
Yeah, starting with the Space Center was exciting because not only was like really interactive, wasn't like readings and stuff, but I mean, it was interesting, the whole timeline of events. I have studied it, but it seemed more like entertainment thing in the Space Center. We spent uh, about 3 hours there, four maybe.
Was it that long?
No, 3 hours maybe.
Yes.
And it didn't felt as long. It was because it was entertaining. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I love going to London, and I know some of you wanted to go to London.
Yes.
There's more.
Yes.
What's can anyone tell us about London as a trip?
The Tower of London was really interesting because I personally like history and it was like really great to learning all the stuff that the tower have.
Was it helpful to go around with a guide?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was really helpful.
The the guide was like really into history, and it made it really entertaining to like walk around and listen to him talking.
I think we'll use him again. I really enjoyed our time with him.
I 100% recommend him.
Yeah, there you go. That's great. What about Stratford-upon-Avon? That was an interesting one. Some of the activities perhaps not as suitable for older kids, but did you enjoy them nonetheless?
Yeah. When we were to Shakespeare's school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The guy, the one that wear the suit.
The Magister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. He was really into his role. I Well, maybe the start was kind of slow for me. I was like kind of getting over the start, but when we walked upstairs and like watched the classrooms, it was, I mean, entertaining. Yeah, maybe. And the guy made it a really dynamic presentation.
Yeah, it was good fun. Not only do we run some excursions just as our little group, but also the boarding community goes on excursions during the weekends. Ariana, have you enjoyed any of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
To first week.
What did we do? We went ice skating.
Oh,
First week.
Did you fall over?
No.
Really? There you go.
Alessio did.
Alessio. Really?
I
I thought he was an actress.
but I couldn't make it. I did not learn to skate at all.
Mm.
I'm not used to like feel like I'm about to fall. Like I'd like to be steady while walking.
Feet on the ground.
Yeah.
Very sensible.
Exactly.
Very sensible. What about so there was ice skating. You went shopping. There was some shopping. Did you not go to Meadowhall?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Who's got something to say about that? Nothing shop.
Yes.
Was it nice? I've never been.
Yeah, it was really nice. Have like a lot of shops of every type.
Yeah.
Yes. We almost like get lost
Almost.
Almost.
Almost. Not quite. Ah, well. All right. So we've talked a little bit about the excursions, a little bit about the community feeling and such. What about in terms? I mean, the whole purpose of this is to get a taste of the culture of England, but also to work on your language skills. So, how would each? I'll ask each of you this question: how would you feel your language has improved over the 3 weeks?
I feel mine has improved a lot. Maybe, well, it has improved in most of its aspects, but I think that I've gained some confidence while speaking that I didn't have back in Peru. Um, I'm getting used to talking in English, and at the start, like I couldn't get some like terms, people talking quickly, maybe in classes, but I'm starting to get used to it. The only issue is that since we're staying 4 weeks, it's maybe not enough to like taste the whole experience. But I think I've made some really good progress. I've learned a lot. The classes were interesting, at least what I got. And yeah, it has I improved a lot.
That's great. Ale.
Oh, yeah, a lot. And not only my English, also my business skills, chemistry skills, math skills, and art skills. Like the classes were really good. In comparison with Peru, classes were so much better and the teachers were lovely.
I know that I've heard in the staff room your DT teacher has absolutely marvelled at his new students from Peru. Mr. Seth thinks that you're fabulous students. Do you enjoy DT?
We love TT. I'm with Ariana in DT and we've made a wooden box and it was wonderful. It was really fun to make. Really, really, really.
That's great. What about you, Ariana? Then have you improved your English and anything else that you'd like to add about the classes?
Yes, I feel like I also improve my English because it's not the same study 4 hours the day that speaking all the day and listening all the day English. So it's a great advance that I made this year.
Great. And what about the classes?
It was very interesting. I learned new things. I never studied politics or neither economics, so it was interesting to learn new things.
That's
this year.
wonderful. Wonderful. And Valeska, I know that you're a student of languages and literature and history and these sorts of things. You've had some trips
Yes,
also in those areas.
I in the English class I went to London to see a play in the theater. And it was about like the importance of being earned. It was amazing. It was a really good play.
We've already said Oscar Wilde. He is one of my absolute favorites.
Yes,
Love Wilde.
it's really good.
Mm.
It was exciting.
Exciting.
Yes,
And very funny too.
it's really funny.
Yeah, yeah, that's wonderful. Well, I should have mentioned at the very start how I'm sure I've said how wonderful your kids are, but your language was always very good. But the fluency now with which you're listening and the ease with which you're speaking, it's great to see. I don't see you, all day every day. I see you most evenings and such, but I've been very impressed and you've been a most welcome addition to our college. Is there anything that any of you'd like to add? We've only got a minute or two left, but is there anything that any of you would like to say?
Extracurricular activities, they were fun. Yeah, I went to play basketball with Daniel Lee. He's really good. I also met this guy, John, who has joined the school for 2 weeks.
Oh, John Wang, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. He's a really nice guy,
He's a nice kid.
and I mean, I know him here for 4 weeks, and I feel short, but in the week that he has been here, I think he has made a lot of progress.
Well, I think everyone should have the chance to live one of this experience at least once in their lives. I've learned a lot. I've made new friends. It was hard at the beginning, but now I have friends that I will remember until I die. I think Everyone should live something like this.
I agree with you. Adventure, embrace adventure. And a last word to our friend Valeska.
I think that it was like a good experience because I learned a lot of new things. And I also think the same that Ale. Everyone should have the opportunity to have an experience like this, to study abroad, because it was like nice. I will like always remember this experience.
That's fantastic. Well, I hope one day to go to Peru, try some of those guinea pigs. The thing to do.
Me.
So thank you very much to our friends from Peru. It's been an absolute joy having you here. You're all more than welcome. If you need more time here, come back, study year 12 and 13 with us. Happy days. That'll be fabulous. But thank you very much from Ratcliffe Rambles. Thank you to our guests, and hopefully you'll hear from us soon.